Atkins Civil 3D video series, existing 2A survey points. This video illustrates A. Survey point files, B. PNEZD, delimited format, C. Default point settings, D. Create point groups, E. Import survey points, F. Control topo elevation and topo elevation freeze points, G. Review and modify point data. All survey points are initially in one text file located in the document directory under the project directory. It is good practice to create 3 separate files for the different types of survey points that are imported into a drawing: points control, points topo elevation, and points topo elevation freeze. Survey point data are generally delimited and in the PNEZD format, which indicates the point, northing, easting, elevation, and description. Type in and select New to open a new drawing. Using this method, in lieu of the icon, will allow a person to select which template style they wish to use for the drawing. Select the Atkins C3D template and open. Type SA and select Save As. Save In. Browse to the location of the desired folder: C3D Projects, John Doe, ABC Road Improvement, Drawings Design, and type in survey points for the drawing name and save. There are normally 3 types of survey points: control, topo elevation, and topo elevation freeze. Change the default point settings for topo elevation. Settings tab, right-click point, edit feature settings, default styles, point style, select topo elevation, OK. Point label style, select topo elevation, OK. Apply, and OK. Create topo elevation point group. Home ribbon tab, create ground data, points, create point group, name, topo elevation points. The point style and point label style are both topo elevation as previously set in the defaults. Apply, OK. Set current drawing layer to import topo elevation points. Enter LA for Layer Manager. Scroll or browse to Civil 3D Survey Point Elevation Layer. Double-click, close Layer Manager. Import topo elevation points. Insert ribbon tab, import panel, points from file, enter the plus sign, select points topo elevation, open, select the PNEZD, delimited, add points to point group, topo elevation points, OK. It takes a while for a large number of points to be added. Use the same procedures to create the groups for the control points and the topo elevation freeze points, and to import the points into each group. Control points are used for horizontal and vertical survey control. Topo elevation points are used in the drafting of topo objects and in the creation of the existing surface. Topo elevation freeze points are used only in the drafting of the topo objects. They are not used in the creation of the existing surface. Use Prospector to review the point data contained in each point group. To see the point in the drawing, right-click the point and select Zoom to. The data for a point may be modified in the point table. Control-Z to undo the change. At times, additional field survey points may be added to the drawing, or additional points may be created on the drawing. These points need to be added to a point group. For the purposes of this video, 2 additional points will be created between point number 3890 and 3826. In Settings, right-click the points, edit Feature Settings, Default Styles, Point Style, set at Topo Elevation, Point Label Style, set at Topo Elevation. OK. Type in L, enter, to start the line command. With Snap Node on, pick one of the nodes, pick the other node, and escape to stop the command. Divide the line into 3 segments. DIV, enter. For the divide command, pick the line and enter 3. Home ribbon, layer panel, set the current layer to C3D survey point elevation. Home ribbon, points, create point miscellaneous, manual. Check the parameters. Use current layer, points creation, OK. Point styles, topo elevation, OK. As prompted, with node snap on, pick a node. Enter a point description, add, enter. Depress enter to use the elevation of the node. Pick the other node, enter to use the add description, and enter to use the elevation. Escape. Close the Create Points dialog box. Add labels to the new points. Select newly created points. In Property Palettes, Style, Topo Elevation, Point Label Style, Topo Elevation. Escape. Erase the line and divide nodes. Enter. Start the erase command. Zoom in and pick the node. Use Windows to select the node. Enter. Add points to the Topo Elevation point group. Prospector. Expand the point groups. Right-click Topo Elevation. Properties. 2 tabs are included in the Properties dialog box. The Include tab is used to add points to the point group, and the Exclude tab is used to remove points from the point group. Select the Include tab. Selection set in Drawing. Pick the 2 new points that were added. Enter. Apply. OK. In Prospector, check the list of Topo Elevation points to ensure that the 2 new points have been added, 4187 and 4188. OK. This video is a part of the Civil 3D video series created by Gerald Atkins of Atkins Engineering. Visit www.atkengr.com for instruction manuals, tutorial drawings, template drawings, and Civil 3D videos.